Starting in the driver position, I want to talk to you about some of the features and different options that we have on this Diamond VIP 25-foot bus. One of the first things you notice is right here is the new power heated Rosco mirrors. These Rosco mirrors have a switch for each mirror to control the upper and the lower mirror. We have one for each side, and then a button that you press that when the vehicle is on will activate and heat and defrost those mirrors on those cold days. Next thing is the vehicle lighting system, which is just below here. Simply turn your switch all the way over to the lights, and that allows for everything to illuminate. The interior lights also have a dimmer switch right here that allow you to control the brightness of the speedometer and gauges above. Simply turn it back to turn the lights off. If needing to adjust the steering wheel, there is a lever that is positioned. Simply pull the lever towards you to give you the opportunity to angle the steering wheel as needed. Release the lever and the steering wheel locks back in place. Right above, you'll notice the controls for the wiper blades as well as for the directionals. To the opposite side, we have the gear shift selector and your bus panel operation for the doors, the heat, and the interior lights. So let's look at these a little bit more closely. With your buttons here, you have these toggle switches. This first one in red is a toggle switch for opening or closing your power entry doors. Directly next to it is for the rear auxiliary heat. There is a heater that is placed back by the wheelchair lift that has a low or a high power mode. Finally, you have your aisle lighting. You'll notice that inside the vehicle, we have now equipped it with a number of LED lights to ensure that everybody can see clearly when it's dark. Also equipped with this vehicle is an integrated backup camera and backup alarm. When you place the vehicle in reverse, you'll get the audible tone that you can hear, but also in your rear view mirror, you now have a screen showing directly behind your vehicle. This will come on automatically when the vehicle is placed in reverse. Now let's go on to the heating and air conditioning. When using the heat, you have your auxiliary heater in the back, but you also have an integrated heating system from the factory. Simply turn it either onto floor, mix, or defrost, making sure your temperature dial is all the way into the warm area, and turn your front control all the way up to high. This will ensure that you get heat coming out of the forward vents, as well as in conjunction with the rear heater in the back. To utilize the air conditioning, switch all the way over to max AC, adjust your dial all the way to the cold. Again, utilize the front knob for high air conditioning, as well as the rear knob to engage the rear air conditioning unit that's over top in the back. And let's walk back to that unit so that I can show you exactly what that is. This is your air conditioning unit with the vents above to help distribute the cold air when needed. A proper operation of this is going to include maintenance every month. Your maintenance for this is to simply run the system once a month when you're doing your monthly checkups. The reason for this is because your air conditioning system is self-contained, meaning the only way the oil and lubricants move through this system is if it's running. So yes, even in winter, turn on that air conditioner for about 3 to 5 minutes and let all of that oil cycle to ensure that everything stays properly lubricated, and when you do have those hot summer days, that's not the time you find out that there's a failure. This vehicle is equipped with some backup options as well. For instance, having a power door operator is a wonderful feature, but if something were to happen and the battery were to die and you don't have power anymore going to that door, we need to have a way to safely get people on and off the bus. Because of that, they install this handle right here that disengages the doors. In an emergency, all you have to do is pull the handle up and it'll release the doors. At that point, you can easily push them out and move them as needed. To reactivate the doors, simply close the latch and press the button, going to full open and then again to full close, showing that they're working as designed.